Imagine walking into your compact backyard, stepping onto your balcony, or entering a small side yard. And instead of looking straight ahead, you instinctively look upward. Above you stretches a towering wall of edible greenery, a vertical tapestry of leaves, fruits, and climbing tendrils. It feels like a living pantry suspended in the air. Edible foliage brushes your shoulders, clusters of fruit hang overhead, and vines climb higher week after week, creating a lush vertical jungle that fits comfortably even into the smallest garden spaces. Many gardeners assume that growing food requires large areas of soil. But what if the most productive plants weren't sprawlers at all, but climbers? And what if the most valuable among them weren't just temporary annuals, but resilient perennials that return every year, offering long-term harvests with minimal upkeep? Today we're diving into a gardening secret most people completely miss: the powerful world of perennial edible climbing vines. Plants that live for years, grow upward instead of outward, multiply your harvests, and transform trellises, fences, pergolas, arches, and even plain walls into abundant vertical food gardens. Let's get started. 1. Hardy kiwi. Hardy kiwi is one of those remarkable plants that completely shifts the way people think about home fruit growing. When most gardeners hear the word kiwi, they usually picture the fuzzy brown fruits imported from warm subtropical regions, something delicate, exotic, and far too tender to survive cold weather. But hardy kiwi stands in total contrast to that assumption. This vigorous vine is built for cooler climates, capable of handling freezing winters that would easily destroy many typical fruit-bearing plants. And the amazing part is that it doesn't just endure these harsh conditions, it absolutely flourishes in them. Instead of producing one large fuzzy fruit per stem, hardy kiwi develops generous clusters of smooth, grape-sized kiwi berries. These miniature fruits have thin, edible skin, so there's no peeling required. You simply pluck them straight from the vine and pop them into your mouth. Their flavor is incredibly sweet and intensely aromatic, often more vibrant than store-bought kiwis. They carry a perfect balance of sweetness and acidity that makes them refreshing, almost addictive to snack on. Hardy kiwi is also known for its explosive growth. Once established, the vine grows with such speed and strength that many gardeners are genuinely surprised. It climbs vigorously, sending out long shoots that eagerly wrap around anything in their path. Provide it with a strong trellis, an archway, a pergola, or even a sturdy fence, and it will quickly transform it into a lush green wall. In small gardens where ground space is limited, this vertical growth habit is a huge advantage. You gain a massive harvest while using only a tiny patch of soil. Just remember, as the vine matures, it becomes quite heavy, so your support structure needs to be durable enough to handle its weight year after year. One of the most appealing aspects of hardy kiwi is its longevity. Once planted and allowed to root deeply, this vine can continue producing fruit for decades. It doesn't decline quickly like some fruiting plants. Instead, it often becomes more productive with age. Many gardeners even use it as a living source of shade, creating natural green tunnels or canopies, thick with leaves and dangling fruits. The berries themselves are impressively versatile. You can enjoy them fresh, blend them into smoothies, toss them into fruit salads, bake them into sweet treats, or even dry them to make chewy, tangy snacks. Their high vitamin C content makes them a nutritious boost during the late summer to early fall harvest season. However, there is one important detail to keep in mind. Most hardy kiwi varieties require both a male and a female plant for pollination. The male vine does not produce fruit, but it is essential for fertilizing the female vine so they can set berries. That said, some modern cultivars are self-fertile. If you're gardening in a small area, planting a self-fertile variety like Isai is an excellent solution. It produces fruit without needing a separate male plant, saving space without sacrificing yield. When fully mature, a single female hardy kiwi vine can produce hundreds upon hundreds of fruits in a single season. The productivity is astonishing, especially considering how little soil space the plant occupies. Regular pruning helps keep the growth controlled, especially in compact yards, but even after a heavy trim, the vine bounces back vigorously the next season, ready to produce again. Overall, hardy kiwi is one of the most impressive and rewarding perennial vines for vertical gardening. It combines durability, beauty, abundance, and delicious harvests, all while demanding far less ground space than traditional fruiting plants. For gardeners who want long-term productivity and unique, flavorful fruit, hardy kiwi is truly a game-changing addition to the landscape. 2. Malabar spinach. Malabar spinach is one of those edible climbing plants that deserves far more recognition than it gets. Once you grow it for the first time, you begin to understand just how extraordinary it is, and why it should be far more common in home gardens. Even though it isn't a true spinach botanically, it fills the same culinary niche, providing an abundance of nutritious leafy greens. But unlike traditional spinach, it excels in warm climates and continues performing long after conventional greens have collapsed under the pressure of summer heat. Where regular spinach tends to bolt, wilt, and turn unpleasantly bitter as temperatures climb, Malabar spinach does the complete opposite. Heat energizes it. High humidity supercharges it. During long, hot summers, this vine becomes a vertical waterfall of glossy, edible leaves, delivering harvest after harvest at a time when most leafy vegetables are struggling to stay alive. For gardeners who live in warm regions or deal with scorching summers, it's a plant that feels almost miraculous in its reliability. Its leaves are thick, shiny, and slightly succulent, with a smooth, velvety surface that catches the light beautifully. When eaten fresh, they offer a juicy, almost crisp texture, accompanied by a subtle citrus-like tang that makes them excellent for fresh salads. They're equally valuable in cooked dishes. They maintain their structure in stir-fries, add body to soups and stews, blend seamlessly into curries, and taste fantastic when sautéed simply with garlic or onions. Even the stems are edible, allowing you to use nearly every part of the plant, maximizing both flavor and yield. Malabar spinach climbs eagerly, using its natural twining habit to wrap around any vertical support. Whether you offer it a trellis, a tall pole, a set of strings, or a simple piece of netting, it responds quickly, often growing 6, 8, or even 10 feet upward in a single season. The taller the structure, the more vigorously the plant grows and the more greens you can harvest. Even gardeners with only a balcony or a small patio are often amazed at how much food it produces when given a container and a vertical support. The red-stemmed form, Bacella rubra, adds a spectacular ornamental touch. Its vines glow with shades of deep red and violet, while its veins look like painted brushstrokes of purple. Beyond their beauty, the tiny flowers and dark berries are striking as well. Traditionally used in some cultures as a natural source of dye, thanks to their rich pigmentation. In regions with tropical or subtropical climates, Malabar spinach behaves as a true perennial, continuing to grow throughout the year as long as temperatures remain warm. In cooler climates, it's grown as an annual. Yet even there, gardeners often discover that it self-seeds generously. When the berries fall, they release seeds that sprout the following spring, often giving you a fresh crop without ever replanting. Moisture is key to unlocking this vine's full potential. Malabar spinach thrives in consistently moist soil and appreciates regular watering, especially during the hottest weeks of summer. If the soil dries out too frequently, the leaves may become smaller and firmer. But when planted in rich, damp, well-fed soil, the vine responds with explosive growth, producing lush, tender greenery all season long. For people working with limited space, such as balconies, small backyards, patios, or narrow garden strips, Malabar spinach is an ideal crop because it expands upward instead of outward. A single pot paired with a simple trellis can produce an astonishing amount of food with very little maintenance. Its resilience is another major advantage. Malabar spinach is naturally resistant to pests, highly tolerant of heat, and rarely suffers from disease. This combination makes it one of the easiest, most dependable crops for beginners, busy gardeners, or anyone wanting a high-yield plant without constant attention. Ultimately, Malabar spinach is far more than just an edible vine. It becomes a living, vertical wall of nourishment, transforming small areas into productive green jungles and turning sunny spaces into overflowing edible landscapes. 3. Scarlet runner bean. The scarlet runner bean is one of the most visually striking and multifunctional edible vines you can add to a vertical garden. In cooler climates, it's grown as an annual, but in frost-free regions, it behaves as a true perennial, returning each year from its robust tuber-like roots. Once planted, it can offer years of beauty and food with minimal upkeep. The plant's standout feature is its flowers, brilliant red blossoms that ignite the vine like small dancing flames. These blooms are irresistible to pollinators. Hummingbirds flock to them. Bees collect nectar throughout the day. and butterflies drift between blossoms. Growing scarlet runner beans feels like hosting a pollinator festival in your own garden. Beyond beauty, the vine is highly productive. When picked young, the pods are crisp, flavorful, and perfect for steaming or sautéing. If left to mature, the pods develop large, colorful seeds, often speckled in shades of purple and pink, which are excellent as dried beans for storage and cooking. These beans have a creamy texture when cooked. The vines grow enthusiastically, often reaching 10-12 feet or more. They're perfect for garden arches, pergolas, tall fences, trellises, balcony railings, vertical garden towers. If you're gardening in a limited area, this plant makes excellent use of vertical space. In warm climates, the perennial root system allows the vine to die back in winter and re-emerge stronger each spring. Each year the root enlarges and the vine becomes more vigorous, producing more flowers and higher yields. Scarlet runner beans are also valued for their contribution to soil health. Like other legumes, they fix nitrogen into the soil, improving fertility and helping nearby plants thrive. Whether you grow them for food, for flowers, or for wildlife, scarlet runner beans offer unmatched vertical growth, beauty, and productivity. 4. Passion fruit. Passion fruit is one of the most enchanting perennial vines you can grow. A plant that instantly transforms any vertical space into a lush tropical retreat. Everything about it feels exotic: its growth, its flowers, its fragrance, and its fruit. Passion fruit flowers are extraordinary. Each bloom looks like a delicate piece of alien jewelry with layers of purple, white, and blue filaments arranged in intricate patterns. These fantastical flowers attract pollinators effortlessly, especially bees, which ensure abundant fruit set. Two main types of passion fruit vines exist. Passiflora edulis, ideal for frost-free climates. Passiflora incarnata, also known as maypop, a cold hardy species that survives harsh winters. In warm climates, passion fruit produces year after year. In colder regions, maypop dies back in winter but reappears each spring, rapidly climbing to cover its support. Once pollinated, passion fruit develops into round or oval fruits filled with golden, fragrant pulp and crunchy, edible seeds. The flavor is intensely aromatic, sweet, tart, floral, and tropical all at once. The vine climbs effortlessly using tendrils that grasp onto fences, trellises, pergolas, and rails, creating natural shade privacy screens, wind protection cooler microclimates near patios and balconies. To grow passion fruit successfully, 3 things matter most: abundant sunlight, well-draining soil, consistent moisture during fruiting. With proper care, a single vine can produce dozens or even hundreds of fruits annually. Culinary uses are endless: sauces and syrups, cocktails, desserts, jams and jellies, smoothies, yogurt toppings, salad dressings. Even eating the pulp fresh feels like a tropical indulgence. The maypop variety stands out for cold climates. It spreads underground, creating vigorous new growth each year and producing tangy, delicious fruits reminiscent of wild tropical flavors. Passion fruit is more than a plant. It's an immersive experience. For small vertical gardens, it transforms simple structures into living walls of blossoms and fruit. 5. Hops are one of the most versatile and overlooked edible perennial vines for small vertical gardens. While most people associate them only with beer making, hops have a wide range of uses and an impressive presence in the garden. Hops are herbaceous perennials. They die back above ground every winter, but their crowns remain alive underground. In spring, fresh shoots emerge rapidly, and these early hop shoots are edible. In several European cuisines, hop shoots are considered a gourmet delicacy, comparable to asparagus. As temperatures rise, hops begin their rapid vertical climb. Instead of clinging with tendrils, hops spiral upward in a clockwise motion, wrapping securely around ropes, poles, or wires. Their growth is vigorous, often reaching 15-20 feet in a single season. This makes hops ideal for shading patios, covering large fences, creating living privacy screens, cooling sun-exposed walls, forming lush green canopies. By midsummer, hop vines are thick, leafy, and deeply green. Their fast-growing nature makes them excellent for filling vertical spaces quickly. In late summer, hops produce cones, papery aromatic clusters used in brewing. But cones also have medicinal uses. Hop tea is known for its calming properties, making it popular for natural sleep support. Hops thrive in full sun, rich soil, and consistent watering during early growth. Once established, they're hardy, drought-tolerant, and low maintenance. Annual pruning is simple. Cut old vines in winter and train new ones in spring. Because hops grow straight upward rather than outward, they require very little horizontal ground area. They're perfect for small yards, narrow side gardens, or any place where you want massive vertical growth without sacrificing space. 6. Chayote is a powerhouse perennial vine native to the Americas, known for its vigorous growth and exceptional productivity. In warm climates, chayote can explode with growth, reaching 20 to 30 feet in a single season and producing an astonishing amount of food. Chayote fruits are pale green, pear-shaped, and mildly flavored, similar to a firm zucchini with a crisp, refreshing quality. They're extremely versatile and can be used in countless dishes: stir-fries, salads, stews, soups, grilled vegetables, and even raw preparations. What makes chayote remarkable is that nearly the entire plant is edible. Tender fruits, vine tips, and shoots, a delicacy in many cuisines. Young leaves mature roots which develop into large, starchy tubers. This level of edibility makes chayote one of the most efficient food-producing vines you can grow. A single vine can produce dozens to hundreds of fruits per season. It thrives in full sun, warm temperatures, and well-drained soil, and although it grows vigorously, it can be easily controlled through pruning. Chayote is perfect for large trellises, patio shade structures, green tunnels, archways covering sheds or fences, maximizing food in limited spaces. The vine's tendrils latch onto supports naturally, making training effortless. Mature fruits can be stored for months and also used as planting material. Simply bury the whole fruit and new vines will sprout. For small gardens seeking maximum production, chayote is a standout choice. One vine, nearly zero ground space, enormous yields. 7. Grapes. Grapevines are among the oldest cultivated plants in human history, cherished for their productivity, beauty, and suitability for vertical gardening. Grapes have been grown along pergolas, walls, trellises, and arbors for centuries, offering shade, fruit, and vibrant foliage throughout the seasons. Even a single grapevine in a small garden can produce impressive harvests. Whether you grow European varieties, Vitis vinifera, or North American types like Concord or Niagara, grapes provide reliable annual yields of sweet, juicy clusters. Beyond fresh eating, grapes can be used for juice, wine, raisins, syrup, jams, and more. The young leaves are edible as well, ideal for dishes like stuffed grape leaves. Grapevines are incredibly long-lived. Some specimens survive for decades or even centuries. In home gardens, this means a single vine can provide food and beauty for generations. The vine climbs using tendrils that effortlessly grasp supports, making it a natural fit for vertical gardening. When trained over a pergola or arbor, grapes create cool, shaded seating areas, natural outdoor rooms filtered sunlight, beautiful seasonal foliage reduced heat on walls and patios. Their leaves emerge fresh and bright in spring, grow lush in summer, and turn golden, red, or bronze in autumn. Grapes prefer full sun and well-drained soil. Annual pruning encourages healthy production and keeps the plant compact. Once you learn the simple pruning techniques, grape care becomes straightforward and rewarding. For small spaces, grapes provide an exceptionally high return. Abundant fruit, edible leaves, long-lasting beauty, and dense shade, all with minimal ground space required.